I'm a circus performer, specifically in burlesque, fire, and aerial arts, and I live in my van full time. However, I've been living in Asheville, North Carolina, so I was directly impacted by Hurricane Helene. This is me unboxing a few different items that I had purchased for my upcoming shows that either are canceled or I'm no longer physically able to make it to. Finally found a parking lot where we can open the doors and not be in the sun. Normally we would go to the Blue Ridge Parkway or a park, but the Blue Ridge Parkway is closed because it's severely damaged, and all the parks are really bad because there's trees falling everywhere. So it was kind of hard to find a place to go. So I'm gonna open this package. Too bad I won't be needing it. Alright. I didn't remember. Okay, good. These are wig caps, so that's awesome. I was gonna say it looks like tights, and I was like, no. So these are the wig caps I normally like. I normally like when like this is open, so it's more like a tube, but that's all right. A bunch of new wig caps, which I needed. This is vampire fangs, which I was gonna use for the show I was going to be in. So I guess you just like melt or wet these things and then like glue these to your teeth. And it comes with a bunch of different sizes. But hey, when life gets back to normal, I'll still use all this for other shows. This I'm a little skeptical of because the description was vague and the photos were vague online. I'm scared. Okay, it actually doesn't smell bad. The last thing I need is like a severe allergic reaction right now. Okay, so far I'm not liking this as far as a black liquid lip. It's really like chunky and cakey. No. See, when it comes to black lipstick, it either needs to be, for me, it needs to be a lip stain, or it needs to be matte, or else it's just way too. Yeah, no. Texture's disgusting, coverage is horrible. No, this is actually quite terrible. No, this is so goopy. Like, if you're using this to perform, it's just gonna be a mess. It's gonna go everywhere. If you're using this for Halloween, like going out or to a party, it's gonna be a mess as soon as you drink something. Like, transfer. This is not drying down. It's sticky. We hate it. We hate it. Absolutely. All right, let's move on to the wigs. Now, the wigs I will give a pass because when you get a cheap wig, you get a cheap wig and you get what you get. But I'm pretty good at making cheap wigs look halfway decent. All right, let's see how this goes. These are obviously synthetic, hard front. These are not gonna look realistic. But with my cheaper wigs, I powder them to take that shine away so they look more authentic. I will say this part is actually kind of nice. That looks, sometimes I pluck the parts to make them look more realistic. This one isn't too bad. Alright, so the stitching unfortunately is so cheap on here that they sewed shut some of the loops that are supposed to be clipped on. So I do have a seam ripper and I can seam rip that, but that's like really frustrating, honestly. Yeah, this is already problematic. The hair is like coming through the other end. Let me try and get that out. I hate when it does that. Let me try and get it back out. Okay. Baby, we're just gonna hope and pray, because we all know she ain't gonna look good. Okay, let's adjust the hairline. Adjust the hairline. So if you want to know the difference between hard front and lace front, see how it's literally just like a hard front. There's no lace to glue down, to glue to your forehead to make the hairline look seamless and realistic. Normally, when I get hard front wigs, I get them with bangs so that you really don't have this issue. As far as like wearing this in public and taking myself seriously, absolutely not. This is like one level above a Party City wig, but if I was doing a show, I could definitely take advantage of some hair pieces to mask this horrible hairline. I definitely would not wear it down, like definitely styled with this pinned back. But yeah, I actually don't mind the color of it. It's like an icier white instead of just like a plain hard white. But it is definitely, she's definitely giving Party City. But we commend her for trying. Okay, this wig I was actually really excited about, so I'm hoping it's better quality. Or at least styled better. Okay, this one is already definitely better quality as far as like the inside of the cap. Okay, this is already, we're starting off strong with this one. Okay. And then this does have a little bit of a bang. So as far as the hair, a very synthetic, very not as full or thick as I would like. Especially the longer wigs, I like them thicker because when they're just long and thin and stringy, it just looks really cheap and fake, obviously. Okay, this one, the wig, the actual like net or cap inside is better quality. This has more of a bang, like a little middle part, little piece right there. Yeah, just still like very low quality synthetic wig, but this one is way better. I think the hairline looks way more realistic and believable. It's already styled pretty nice. Like the other wig isn't the end of the world. Like I can style it and still make it functional for a show, but this one is already way better. I almost feel like I could powder her and maybe shape her up a little bit and like wear a beanie. Like you can get away with some really cheap wigs if you put a beanie or like a hat on. Like you know, it would still be good for wearing it for making content or a video. It would definitely still be good to wear for performing or for stage. Like, would I wear this in daylight in public and take myself seriously? No. But you know, I'm happy with this. I'm not gonna try these on. I don't want to deal with that right now. So overall, I would say disappointed the lipstick just wasn't working for me. You can't tell, like, let me try and, yeah, this coverage is awful. I have no makeup on, so excuse my textured skin, but like, no, this is disgusting, and it's not drying at all. I do not believe in black lipstick that isn't matte and doesn't like really dry down. I don't believe in that. But overall, you get what you get what you paid for, and that's just how it is. But when you're performing and you're on a budget and you're trying to make money, you know, I can't spend a bunch of money on high-end $300 lace front wigs for a show where I might only be making $150. So overall, it's fine. I think this wig is growing on me as we're talking and I'm looking at it. I think that, you know, I can't be mad for the price. You get what you get. And let me know what you think in the comments. A lot of it was a flop today. A lot of it was, in fact, a flop today. But we tried.